Well, ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the finale of Fire Emblem Binding Blade Hard Mode. We're at the end game. It's time to put this to rest once and for all. And joining me for the final part, we have Cyberspace.
Glad to be here.
We have K-Dog.
Ayo.
And we have X-Ray 19.
Let's get ready.
Yeah, so, we're finally against Eden, and she's the last boss, and you've got a couple of other War Dragons to deal with. And the units you brought last time, you're stuck with as well, so make sure that, you picked wisely, and stuff like that. And, yeah, it's one of the most easy and short-lived endgames in Fire Emblem, because literally you're here for, because spoilers, by the way, this fight is not going to last long, but you're here for a bit, then you fight Idun, and then you're done, and if you use the Binding Blade, which is what you're supposed to, because that's the way to get the best ending, Idun goes down like a wet fart.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, seriously, again, she's actually...
Well, I've been there, you said, like, wow, what a letdown.
Yeah, I mean, like, stat-wise, she's actually quite strong. But again, and you use other units, which I'm actually going to show off, she can be quite a challenge. But you're encouraged to use the Binding Blade, and it does an obscene amount of damage to her. It's not even funny. Her sprite's kind of cool.
I would expect it for all the legendary weapon, not the Binding Blade.
I mean, I know it's meant to be her bane, but when you make it this strong, it's like, you don't even have to have a decent Roy to finish her off. As Fire Emblem tradition, you get the final comments from the rest of the team. When it's just like, I made it all the way to the end. I ain't fucking giving up now, man.
I'll tell a story about this battle on my first playthrough.
Okay, please share it with us.
Basically, Roy did not have enough speed to double Idun.
Okay. Oh, well, yeah, but did you have enough strength to do... Did you have enough strength to at least do a lot of damage?
Yep.
Yeah, also I noticed, these War Dragons have the same HP as Jan, which means like, wow, Jan, you really didn't recover that much if Eden could just muster the people just as strong as you. So yeah, down they go. So with this map, just kind of approach quickly as you can with Roy and the rest of the team. Watch out, there are respawning War Dragons and they are ambush spawn, so bear that in mind. Try to stay close to the middle, because if you go to the side, you're most likely going to get ambushed and killed. Remember, these guys hurt.
Hey, Dragon up.
Yeah, and this guy's dead. Oh, was that the last critical? I'm not sure, because I think, does it go up to 256? In which case, that's a shit ton of non-killer crits we got throughout this entire ordeal. But yeah, so just try to approach. I don't think Eden moves, though. I'm not sure. She might, but I don't know if she moves. Sorry.
No, I actually don't think she moves.
Again, this final boss, they build up so much this, like, omegally powerful demon dragon, but again, she's very docile and she doesn't do that much damage. At least not to, and I don't think she's very fast either.
Depend on the units.
Right, yeah. I was wondering, wow, 70, I was like, oh right, 0 hit, of course. It does depend on the unit, yeah. Which is why I want to show off that she can be a bit of a threat if you use other people. But yeah, let's try fighting her with Faye. Yeah, good luck with that.
Want to know something funny about Idun?
What?
The only stat she gets hard mode bonuses is HP.
Okay.
Want to know why?
Because the other ones are capped or something like that?
Nope. The way that hard mode bonuses work is that basically the units get amount of bonus levels.
Ooh.
The amount of bonus levels they get is dependent on the chapter, and what they get from those bonus levels is dependent on the class growths.
Yeah.
Wanna know what Demon Dragon's class growths are?
Well, like HP and nothing else?
10% HP.
Oh, right. So yeah, that's why. Well, that explains some other hard mode bonuses. That probably explains why Gonzalez starts with such high HP.
Holy crap, Wendy with Maltet.
Yeah, again, 50 damage. It's just super effective for a reason. And again, I leveled up 2. At this point, it's like, I don't... Wendy's so powerful at this point, I don't fucking care. But again, here you think, oh shit, this is actually really dangerous. I'm only doing 9 damage. Wow, she has less HP than Jan. That makes no sense. He has 80, she's got 79. What is this game? What is this endgame? Did they rush this out in 5 minutes? Good lord.
Wouldn't blame you for
Well,
that.
FP6 did go through development hell.
Yeah,
so...
it did. I know, because of Fire Emblem 64's development issues.
They're like, you know what? Let's wrap up. Let's hurry up. Let's talk Sakurai about putting Roy in the Smash Brother.
Yeah. Yeah, Sakurai had no idea. He's like, I'm sure Roy's going to be a really strong unit. Ooh. Yeah. So yeah, Lalena's just going to finish this guy off, and then I think Roy's going to go in for the final hit. I'm not sure. But again, if the Binding Blade didn't do super effective damage, Eden would have been a much more challenging boss because you'd really have to go in with everyone and not let her retaliate because, again, she's so strong. But because the Binding Blade is just disgusting in its damage output, because I think it might do 4 times the damage as opposed to most of the weapons do 3, but I think this one might do 4 because it's way stronger than it should be. And yeah, final level up for Lalena. I'll take that speed and skill and luck, thank you very much.
Woo, yeah.
Oh yeah, she capped her magic. So yeah, even Wendy, it's like, 13 times, again, she does 1 less damage than Eden does. And this is like a mostly maxed out Wendy.
Why is your Wendy so good?
Because I believe in her, damn it. Because I believe in her!
Fair enough.
Well, I try.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everyone, yeah, well, she's a shit unit, there's no two ways about that. But I just believe harder.
Oh,
Yeah, so look at that, 45. Again, 2 hits, she'd be dead normally. Look at that. I didn't even have to use any of the units, she would have died. It's ridiculous how strong the Binding Blade is. And there she goes. But the reason you
That's 5 times overkill.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well.
But the reason you use the Binding Blades is that by doing so, you actually do save E2 and she starts to come back to normal because you spare her in that last hit. If you use anyone else, she just dies. So it's the not so great ending. And there she goes. Again, man, if they just made it like normal damage from the Binding Blade, it would have been way more tense. But yeah, that's the end game of Fire Emblem Binding Blade. The rest of this is just like recapping on what goes on and seeing future events. Just 20 minutes of text. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh well.
But that's RPG endgames for you. They got to go through all the where are they now and all that stuff.
As usual.
Yeah, as you do. Yes, everyone's just getting. I like how Gonzalez was the first one to run away. It's like fuck this, no. Gonzalez, no, that's why he's called Speedy Gonzalez. Arriba! Yeah, so we made it out. Idun is with us. She goes back to the Dragon Village with Faye, and so on and so forth. And yeah, police is restored. That's the end of Fire Emblem Binding Blade hard mode, ladies and gentlemen. And oh boy, what a trip! What a trip that was. I'm never playing this again. No, but in all seriousness, so yeah, that's the end of this. What are my final thoughts on hard mode Binding Blade? Well, it's very much Binding Blade in its best and worst, because during like the mid-game, like around the Western Isles, Chapter 13, and like Chapter 21, Binding Blade hard mode really does feel like a good hard mode. The enemies are much stronger, you have to think a bit differently, but you're in a position where you can still deal with them comfortably. It does really encourage you to play more efficiently, and I like that. But at the same time, not only do you get practically nothing new for playing hard mode, but the early game and Sakea are absolute dog shit. It's so bad, and that's why I will never play Binding Blade hard mode again. If you're into the gameplay side of things, then I can definitely understand playing Binding Blade hard mode, but if you weren't keen on Binding Blade beforehand, don't touch hard mode. I swear to God, do not touch hard mode. But anyone else want to give any input?
Yeah, played hard mode once on Binding Blade, never again.
Why not?
I mean, I did with Hector hard mode.
My first hard mode playthrough started, I want to say, around January 2018.
Mm-hmm.
It ended in around April 2020.
Wow, it took you that long.
My goodness.
Yeah, I kind of got bored of the game because it's so hard and yada yada yada.
Well, again, for a lot of people, even vanilla Binding Blade, the first 7 chapters are a slog, and hard mode is nearly impossible. I'm sorry, it's so bad.
Not to mention Axe user, and then you have the Wyverns in that chapter.
Yeah, the Wyverns. Everyone's just like, again, you hear Wyverns in Binding Blade hard mode, you just get PTSD. Why? Why do they have so much fucking strength?
And HP too.
Yeah, fucking everything. But yeah, so again, if you like Binding Blade and you're into the gameplay side of things, I can see you, because I know there are a lot of people who do enjoy Binding Blade hard mode, because it definitely does feel like it's not the most bullshit Fire Emblem's ever been, no way. But it's not too easy, like, say, Path of Radiance quote-unquote difficult or Sacred Stones hard. This one does feel like a hard mode. But it's still...
I forgot the Sacred Stone hard mode.
Yeah, well, again, Sacred Stones are so easy, there practically isn't a hard mode. But yeah, it's like, this is no Path of Radiance Maniac, this is no Awakening Lunatic Plus, it's nothing that bad. I still prefer Hector hard mode because even though Hector hard mode does can be really, really, really sluggish at times with the EXP growth, at the same time the unit balancing is better, so you can use more units. They actually do change up the enemies a lot of the time, which I like, and you do get some extra chapters. So that for me is a good hard mode. We actually get some extra stuff for playing on it rather than just it's harder. But that's just me.
I joined Hector hard mode. It took me like a what? I believe it's like a week. 1 week. Oh my god, and I suffered the painful through Hector hard mode.
Well, what do you like about Hector hard mode?
I mean, almost time where I can try using those units, even if they don't do well.
Yeah, I see what you mean. So yeah, you've got a bit more freedom to use the other units because of how FE7 is designed. It's no fates or anything like that, but still, yeah.
But I still can't. I can see why people don't like Genesis.
Oh, Genesis. Worse. I'm sorry. In hard mode specific, Hector hard mode, I fuck Genesis so much. I hate that chapter. So yeah, Faye's just spending time with Idun, and Idun's kind of they kind of hit the reset button on Idun, so she's kind of just starting from scratch. Idun.exe has stopped working. Yeah. And then, so this is the happy ending where, Burns in Guinevere's thing, Roy, in my case, Roy and Lena get married, and, Faye's all happy with her new friend. Yay! Oh god, she's so cute. Bless her soul.
How on earth was she running so fast around Idun?
I have no idea. They gave her plus 20 movement. She literally just moved in a circle. Yeah. So yeah, now we just get the exclusive credits and all that stuff, and yeah. So if you want to play Binding Blade, it is actually, of all the Fire Emblem games, Japanese Fire Emblem exclusive games, this one's the easiest to emulate and patch, because Visual Boy Advance is piss easy, and there's so many patches out there. I think they've even, recently they've done another patch where they did update the names again, so the translations were better, because I'm using one of the older ones, which is why I think Thea is Tate. Yeah. And, we're going to get...
Are you using the same patch where Klein is called Klein?
Yes, and I'm also using the patch where I think Jarrett is Zealot or something like that. I can't remember. It's one of the two.
It's the other way around.
Yeah.
In this patch, Zealot's called Jarrett.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, there's Roy, and stuff like that. So yeah, he did this, he did that. He spent a lot of the chapters doing fuck all and so on. Yeah. So yeah, we just get to see, because the units you bring into the endgame are the ones that are going to get the detailed, I quote unquote, detailed epilogues.
Ending character.
Yeah. It's a shame. I wish they went into more depth, which I really hope the Binding Blade remake does, because I always liked when Fire Emblem does go into quite a bit of detail about what each character does after the war. I know it's more of a it's more of a GBA onwards thing, but still, I really, really, really enjoyed that. Faye, I did nothing. Literally, I did nothing. But I'm adorable, so I get a free pass.
That's true.
Yeah, it's very, very, very true.
I tried using Faye in my hard mode playthrough. She was bad.
Well, it's because, again, it's the lack of hard mode bonuses and the fact that, yeah, she can do damage, but she starts with 15 HP. I mean, come on!
She's a baby dragon.
I know she's a baby dragon, but at least with the, I don't know, maybe give her 25 HP or something like that. She's still a dragon, mind you. I don't care if it's a baby dragon, that thing can destroy you. So yeah, there's Gonzalez. The first one to get the fuck out of there.
Pretty much, Faye will become a 1000 dragon.
Yeah. Also, Gonzalez, the one who caps the three most important stats, skill, HP, well, in his case, skill, HP, and speed. Again, a Gonzalez with capped skill, that's rare. That's very rare, so I was very, very lucky in that regard. But yeah, so that's the end of Binding Blade hard mode. I'm not doing it again because as much as I enjoyed things like Chapter 13, as much as I liked using the hard mode bonus unit, I'm sorry, I just can't deal with the end game, the early game anymore. It's too much. It's just too much. I don't know how everybody else feels and stuff like that, but yeah.
I have not yet to touch Binding Blade hard mode.
Well, if you ever feel like it, don't, again, well, I'm happy to give advice, but also feel free to look up a guide, because again, you're going to need it in that early game, because, and for the love of God, stock up on super effective weapons. They are a godsend in this game. That's the one thing I will say. Binding Blade hard mode did make me appreciate things like super effective weapons and stuff like that. You know, it really, 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 really made me see how useful they are, because again, enemies in this game have so much damn HP.
And also, let's all in favor in the pre-promote and send the other bad unit to the bench.
True say. There's Ray. Finally got to use him. Next time I play Binding Blade, it will be in the live stream, which actually isn't too far away, because I'm not too far off finishing Blazing Sword, and so Binding Blade's coming right after that. And I'm probably going to use units I didn't use much in either playthrough, so Echidna, Noah, Klein probably, maybe Ikarin, perhaps Geese and stuff like that. You know, get to show off people that I like, but I never really get around to using, because, you know, in hard mode, it's like, you're already kind of limited. It's like, I know I've used Milady before, but I'm not going to say no to Milady in hard mode. Have you seen her base stats?
Can't resist it.
No, really, really can't. Yeah, so, it's nice. It's also nice to see other endings for characters I haven't really seen yet. So, Saul is being, well, Saul, yeah.
No, he's gonna go after the lady after this war.
He is such a horn dog. It's ridiculous, man. I mean, you're supposed to be a man of the cloth. I can understand if you were just a standard mercenary, but you're supposed to be like a priest in this respect. Where is it? Have you no shame? Have you no shame? God damn.
False advertising.
Yeah. I mean, does anyone else want to just give input, not so much on hard mode, but Binding Blade as a whole?
It's good. Just good. Just good.
Just good. I mean, what are the things you like and don't like about it?
RNG. I don't like the freaking RNG. Map design is so big, and you have to rely on so many. Well, not a Sorlock problem, but still, you still have to, still.
Yeah.
Like unfavorable class, like have so many cavaliers or paladins.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, there's a bit too much class favoritism.
And you have to rely on mountain unit. If you want to go big chapter, not big chapter, big maps, you have to rely on mountain unit.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. Yeah, it is a bit alienating in that regard. Not as bad as FE4, but still.
Okay, positive side. Oh well, obviously the sprite, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
The sword locks is more useful.
Yes,
I'll
it
give
is.
That because lot of axes and all the rook just crit everything like nothing.
Yeah.
And I will appreciate the super effective weapon than Blazing Sword ever did.
Yeah. I can see it. Yeah, definitely. Because times 3 is just better than times. Again, what's better, times 3 or times 2? You do the math. The Queen.
Oh hell, Queen Gwendolyn.
Yeah. Also, she has hung up her cape. She doesn't need to fight anymore. I am not using Gwendolyn again in like a live stream. I've done it. I've done it on normal mode. I've done it on hard mode. I have nothing else to prove.
All right, Wendy, let's go on vacation to the beach. To the beach, please.
No, it's like fuck this. Well, so what? Are we gonna get to like next year summer Gwendolyn? All right. Well, fucking extra. Me called it. God damn. That'd be so.
What if we can get?
What if there's a Binding Blade remake? Will you use Wendy?
Oh, yes, but then again, if you get a Binding Blade remake, if it's properly updated, she'll probably actually be good.
Well, I hope they
yeah.
on proper update, because ever since Shadow Dragon, not saying it's ever since from the Shadow Dragon, Mystery Emblem, and Echoes, they're not awful. It's just that, well, they're not really pushing it.
I see what you mean. You think they're playing a little too close to the source material?
Yes.
I see what you mean. Yeah, I mean, it's a double-edged sword, because when you want to remake something, you still want to capture the spirit. But if you try and be too different, it's like, why not just make another Fire Emblem game? It's like, this is nothing like the other one I played. So again, it's kind of a, again, it's a hit and miss. Yeah, Masahiro Sakurai, Super Smash Bros. Melee. That's.
I was gonna say because of that one YouTube channel, The Unusual Suspect, like I did pay attention to his review for remakes, either the Let's Go Pokemon or the Spiral remaster or remake, whatever it is.
Yeah, well again, some of them it's literally just let's give it a HD overhaul, whereas I was like, let's actually like Resident Evil 2, where they changed the engine, they changed story elements, they made it its own game. I'm hit and miss when it comes to that, because I think in the modern day, because you can get, like, a lot of games you can, for the most part, get them or just emulate them. You have the originals. I would prefer a remake if it really does actually try to be something different. Especially if the base game is so dated. Which is why I had an issue with Echoes, because you're remaking it, but you're holding on to the foundations, which are really out of date.
I tried to come back and play Echoes, but I easily fall asleep from that game.
I know, I mean, some people do. That's the one thing. As much as I know people love Echoes, but I don't hear people playing it multiple times that much. I haven't played it multiple times, and I enjoy it. You know, I enjoy it quite a bit. So yeah, now we're just getting to get right. See, here's a rundown of how long it took me to do certain things. So you know, it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 48 minutes, 1 hour,
38?
1 hour, 1 hour, 16 minutes, 1 hour, 1 hour, 40 minutes. Fuck me. 1 hour, 80. All right, what was I swear one of them was like 2 hours long. That might have been
41?
Yeah, that again, it's like, I can't remember which one was 2 hours long. I think that was chapter 21. That one was.
Is that the one with Murdoch?
Yes, that one took, God.
Chapter
fucking
21.
forever. Yeah.
Oh.
So, just have a look. So, yeah, it's just like, again, some of these chapters
32.
took. Yeah, 2 hours, 12 minutes. And how long did the endgame take you? About 8 minutes. Yeah, 9 minutes. The endgame took 9 minutes.
Well, overall, A.
Yeah, but now we're going to see the
A?
ranking. Honestly, God, the rank for this surprised the fuck out of me, because just like...
Another one?
Yeah, so got an A rank for tactics.
Almost
got an A rank
ace.
You know what it is? I think it's just the fact that you used Wendy and she survived, and you actually made her good, so you deserve an A rank for this. So yeah, I got an A rank in hard mode. Hell yes. Oh god, I think they gave that to me just because I used Wendy, no other reason.
And the rest of the crew.
Yeah. Again, I wasn't so great on the funds, but everything else is good. So yeah, got an A rank. At this point, I've got nothing else to prove. So now it's just going through, yeah. And again, that's the one thing I don't like. I know it's early days, so I can't afford it too much, but I really don't like that Binding Blade, even for like the characters that didn't join you in the endgame, they get such short, you know, where are they now? Such short epilogues. Literally, it's literally like 4 words. In Sue's case, it's 2. Returned home. What else? She returned home. Okay. What else did she do? She returned home. Yeah. Yeah, so I do hope Binding Blade Remake really does flesh the stuff out. And I do, because, well, going back to the whole remake thing being different, Binding Blade I don't mind being the same because it's got better foundations than Echoes. And not only that, Binding Blade also, because, you know, it started the standard of what FE would be, I think people, even if you kept it the same, would be able to transition to it a lot easier. So yeah. I mean, if they do a remake, what do you think they should do? Do it be more different and up to date, or try to stick with the classic how it is normally?
Better unit balance.
Okay, that's one.
Cut some map design, just not too much, just slightly cut things down, slightly.
Yeah, because I think Chapter 8 could definitely be cut down.
Improve class
Diversity.
and add class, nerf some class down to keep things balanced when we're going on the field.
Yeah, so that ties into the whole unit balancing thing.
Make Roy more interesting.
And have him promote earlier, yeah.
Or at least give him more level ups.
Yeah, just make him, just give him more opportunity. Because again, he actually is pretty good in the Western Isles in the early game. It's just, again, like, for a good time, he just does nothing.
And maybe give Roy a secondary weapon so he won't be sword locked for, like, the majority of the game.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. Again, if he promotes earlier, probably, you know, that will be a bit more useful. Give him maybe, I don't know, maybe a bow or something. Give him something. I mean, his best friend is Walt. Ooh, that'd be interesting. What if, based on who you if you, like, the highest support rank you had at the time, and when you promote, you maybe... No, I don't know how that would work, though, because how the hell would Roy use magic if he's supporting with Alina? Okay, sorry, scrap that idea.
No, I say either bow or axe.
Yeah, or maybe Lance, like his dad. So if he gets an A rank or an S rank in axe, it's just Armad's Roy. Let's fucking do this. I mean, I think Lance or bow works fine for him, you know, that'd be cool. But either way, just give Roy something. Because again, Roy's one of the most popular Fire Emblem characters, but it's sure as shit not because of his game.
Smash Brother.
Yeah, it's Smash Bros. So yeah. So yeah, Sorry.
Could I just say that for Laylam, it said she would return, like she stayed as a dancer, but that's the only thing she ever does.
Yeah, it's like stay as a dancer. It's like you're a dancer beforehand. It's like what else are you gonna do? Well, again, they will expand on this, but yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot that dancer approved the dancer class.
Well, I so either give them extra things like Ninian does, or maybe give them the whole like dance multiple units type thing.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, they're absolutely fine as they are because dancer's dancer. But yeah, I can see what you mean. Especially in more modern Fire Emblem dancers, they've come a long way from just dancing. I mean, look at Three Houses. They can use magic and all that jazz. And they're pretty good. Yeah, my Dorothea was something, she was something fierce. But not only that, but Flame was really good as one as well. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is Fire Emblem Binding Blade Hard Mode. It is over. Okay. Thank you very much to all my co-commentators who joined me for this part, and also everyone who joined me throughout the entire series.
A pleasure to join you.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, again, it's been wonderful having you. I've really, as hard as it was to get through this, I've really enjoyed this co-commentator thing. It was better, much better for Tao. It was much more streamlined. It was just, and I hope that everyone who did put their names forth did get a go, because that's what I think. There was quite a few repeats, but I hope everyone enjoyed it. So, next time, when it comes to Fire Emblem next time, Silver Snow is like, I've got the footage for and complete, so I'll probably go back to that. As for next hard mode, it's Sacred Stones. And after that, it's either going to be something like Path of Radiance, or we're going to start maybe Blue Lions, Golden Deer, or Asher Balls. One of them. I'm not sure, but I'll keep you more updated. That won't be for a while, though, because I'm focusing on things. I'm very busy right now. But at least Binding Blade is done. You've got all that to look forward to in the future. Until then, thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to stay safe. Take care. Good night, everyone, and have a wonderful evening.